Hey, what's up everyone? We're here in another edition of our Pasay Baller. We have already discussed kanina yung predictions and yung ating thoughts ng first game. It's October 28, 2020. Second game for today will be a huge matchup. This will be Meralco versus Miguel Beermen. Meralco is coming off back-to-back wins. Ang ganda ng pagkapanalo nila against Magnolia. And then the last one was against sino ba to? NLEX. Doon sa pagkapanalo ng Meralco is para bang control nila, di ba? Hindi naman nila napapalayo yung kalaban. Hindi rin nila nalalayuan yung kalaban, but right towards the end, right towards the fourth quarter, that's when they do the moves needed para makuha yung lamang at makuha yung panalo. Now for San Miguel Beermen, a lot of people are not used to see San Miguel Beermen not being in the top 4 teams because of course they have been dominating the league for quite some time now. Pero yun nga, wala nga si Junmar, nawala pa si Terence Romeo, so I guess it's quite normal talaga na mag-struggle o manibago sila. They just came off a win against Alaska Aces. It was a 4-point win against Alaska. Ang ganda din ng larong pinakita ng San Miguel din doon, di ba? Although at one point nilamangan sila ng Alaska courtesy of Barkley and Bonia, naka-recover pa rin sila and towards the end, nakuha pa rin nila yung lamang. At napanalo pa rin nila. Again, it's a 4-point win, 92-88. Now on this game, who's gonna win? Honestly, ang hirap neto i-figure out. If you take a look at the middle, we have Moto Tua, and we have Almazan. I'm not sure kung i-start ni Coach Norman Black si Almazan, but yeah, I'm not really sure kung i-start nito again. Depende yan kay Coach Norman because we all know that Almazan is actually not really nursing but recovering from an injury. Then of course, there's gonna be a matchup ni Arvin Santos and ni Cliff Hodge. Arvin Santos played a huge game against Alaska. I don't think they would have won that game kung hindi ganun yung inilaro ni Arvin, di ba? Meron doon lamang ni Alaska ata ng 6-5, but then Arvin Santos hit 2 3-point shots back-to-back, kaya nila nakuha ulit lamang. So, if Arvin can repeat that kind of performance, then they should be safe, di ba? Kasi marami pa namang ibang katulong. And Arvin Santos, medyo may kaedada na rin si Arvin, so kalimitan ng inaasahan na lang sa kanya is depensa, rebounds, and leadership. Well, minsan pang-aasar sa kalaban, di ba? Para mawala sa diskarte yung kalaban. But again, he showed that he can still score. He showed that he can still shoot doon sa game nila against Alaska. Now, Chris Ross is actually having some injuries. Hindi nga siya nag-start doon sa Alaska, pero pinasok pa rin siya. And while he was inside the court, he was able to cause some turnovers against Alaska. He was able to manufacture some plays for San Miguel. So, not sure how good or how well Chris Ross is now, but I'm thinking papasok pa rin ito mamaya ni Coach Leo Austria. Kasi sa Alaska nga napasok na yun, nakapahinga na yun malamang, so baka, I'm not sure, baka hindi pa rin siya start kasi meron ka namang kabagnot, meron ka namang Lassiter. Bakit mo pipilitin yung star point guard mo? Baka lumala lang yung nararamdaman nito kung medyo okay naman na, diba? Medyo minimize at controlled time lang siguro yung ibibigay niya kay Chris Ross. Now, kung pupunta tayo sa Meralco, ang ganda ng shock troopers ni Norman Black dito. I wouldn't even call it shock troopers kasi minsan starting 5 sila eh. And I'm talking about his own son, Aaron Black. Honestly, nung nasa Ateneo si Aaron Black, hindi ako believe dito. I was one of those thinking na kaya lang naman to nandito dahil we all know Coach Norman was part of Ateneo, di ba? I was like, mas magaling pa ako dito dati. So ganun. And I would admit, I was thinking that way. But grabe pinapakita niya sa PBA. He can shoot, he can drive, he can defend, and he can really provide positive impact doon sa Meralco. Sa dalawang panalo ng Meralco na yun, he gave Meralco huge plays and huge productivity. Kaya sila nanalo doon sa laban nila. Now, not only Aaron Black, and then sila Quinto, of course, Maliksi, coming off the bench, pag pinasok yun ni Coach Norman Black, instantly, meron agad silang 7, 10 points, back-to-back 3-point shots. Ganun lang naman yung nabibigay ni Maliksi, and because of Maliksi's length, ang haba niya, ang hirap talaga siyang madepensahan. And because coming off the bench naman siya, medyo kayang-kaya niya umiscore kasi hindi naman siya ganun kapagod. Alright, so again, ang hirap i-figure out kung sinong mananalo nito. Nakakabaliw niyo naman, hindi kami naman tayo. Ilang araw na po ako na-stress kasi gusto ko po talaga kayong manalo. Pero in here, I'm thinking that Meralco would actually, Meralco has some slight advantage. I would wanna think that way, but with what I saw dun sa laban ng Alaska versus San Miguel, napakita again ng San Miguel that they really are the champions, diba? Kahit wala si Junmar, kaya-kaya pa rin nila maglaro. Even Lassiter didn't even produce that much sa laban nila against Alaska, but still they won, diba? Tautuwa talaga ang gumawa doon, and then Kabagnot, with some clutch plays. It's really hard to pick on this, but yeah, it's really good. I would love to say Meralco kasi lakas din ng Meralco pinapakita nila, pero napansin ko kasi ginagawa ng Meralco for the past 2 wins that they had, medyo controlled lang, and then sa dulo tsaka nila uunahan at tsaka nila lalamangan. They can't do that with San Miguel. You can never do that to a champion. Kung gusto mong talunin ng champion, tambakan mo na agad umpisa pala. Ganun yung nakikita ko, and I just can't imagine Meralco doing that. And again, that's just me. Ito namang San Miguel, with the win that they had against Alaska, for sure they had this realization na, hey, you know what, we can win. We can this one. Alaska is Alaska, man. Alaska has 4 wins now, so Alaska is not an easy team to beat. But then, tinalo nila ang Alaska. Nilamangan na sila, hinabol nila. Wala si Chris Ross. Well, andyan si Chris Ross, pero saglit lang naglaro. Wala silang Junmar. Wala silang Romeo. So, I'm sure they will be playing motivated basketball tonight. We are the champions. Sige, palag lang. Plus, si Paul Zamar na nagagwardiya sa kanila ngayon. Ang ganda ng pinapakita. The confidence that Romeo gave or provided kay Paul Zamar, hey, you know what, you can take over. Kasi guys, sinabi ko dati, kung wala si Junmar, Terence Romeo mag-take over sa scoring. It's not that Paul Zamar will take over sa scoring, but Paul Zamar can actually replace the spot as a backup guard dito sa San Miguel. And hindi naman niya pinapahiya si Terence Romeo. Paul Zamar can definitely score, Paul Zamar can defend, and Paul Zamar can manufacture the plays that SMB needs. Alright, so I'm picking San Miguel on this. Medyo alanganin pero, but yeah, I'm gonna stick with that. San Miguel, if you would want to put some minus there, -2 would be okay. San Miguel winning over Meralco Bolts tonight. Again, it's gonna be San Miguel over Meralco Bolts -2. Alright, so meron po tayong konting shoutouts dito. And again, those are just predictions. Again, reminders. Wala pong masyadong bomba tumaya. Kung bumomba man kayo, make sure na yun ay sobra lang. And that's not needed on your budget. Alright? Just a friendly reminder. Alright? Meron na po tayong mga babatiin dito. Number 1, it would be Gian Carl Regindin. Again, thank you dun sa mga naniniwala. Thank you dun sa mga sumusuporta. Minsan after the game, and we just had a loss. Pare-pareho naman tayo natalo, especially the supporters. Magme-message to na, okay lang yan, idol, okay lang yan, bro, bukas bawi tayo, no? You just don't have any clue or idea how motivating that is. Makarinig lang ng isang linyang ganyan sa anyone sa inyo. Isa lang medyo umuulan din naman ng gano'n. So again, maraming salamat, Gian Carl Regindin. Now this one is also another one that I would want to greet. This is Coach Vidal of Sarangani Province. I've been talking to this coach for the past days and for the past few days, and you just remind me of Vidal that I go up against with in this one tournament that I play with. It's a yearly tournament that I play with. It's gotta be one of the toughest players there, defensive players siya. Parang dating parang Billy Mamaril tayo, parang Billy Mamaril Bobelga tayo. Tough, rough. And we were actually the number 1 team last year, and we had that twice to beat advantage. But when we went up against their team, we actually lost dun sa Final 4. That's how good they are. That's how tough they are. Ang hirap nilang drivean, ang hirap nilang shootan dahil grabe sila dumepensa. 7 years back, sila din yung kalaban namin na tanggal yung itan ko dito. because of an elbow. So, grabe. Pag naalala rin ko yung mga Vidal, grabe. I have a lot of respect in terms of basketball, pride pag sinabi yung last name na Vidal. So, Coach Vidal, I know you're coaching in Sarangani sa college level there. Coaches, lagi silang hindi na bibigyan ng papuri or credits. It's always the players, but you got me. I know kung gaano kahirap ang dinadaanan ng mga coaches. Diba? Kapag talo kayo yung nasisisi, kapag panalo kami ang pogi. So, you don't know, but we know how hard it is kung paano yung trabaho ninyo. And maraming salamat mga coaches all over the Philippines, kasi you guys lead us to study, lead us to college, to high school. Diba? Kung wala kayo, baka kung saan na kami napunta, baka di pa kami nakapag-aral. So marami pong salamat sa inyo mga coaches, especially sa iyo, Coach G. Vidal of Sarangani. Marami pong salamat, and nood po tayo mamaya. Wala po akong pasok bukas, so pwede akong magbabad mamaya. And just message me dun sa Facebook page natin, sa Messenger, if you guys got some further questions. Maraming salamat sa suporta. Enough with the hate, spread love. Peace out. Pasay love and God.